Hello everyone, myself Kavya Mitchell Shah from 8D. Today I will show you how electroplating works. Materials required for electroplating experiment are copper sulfate, beaker and distilled water, a foam piece, a zinc piece, a copper plate, a battery snap, a battery and a wooden stick. Let's get started the experiment. First, we take the plastic beaker and I add the distilled water in it. Now we have to add copper sulfate in it and mix it with the wooden stick and mix it well. You can see here the solution has the color of blue. That means copper sulfate powder has mixing. Now we place it for a while aside. Now we take the foam piece and a zinc plate. You can see here there are two grooves at the end of the foam piece. Now I take the zinc plate and I place it like this in it, and the copper plate same way. The height of zinc plate and copper plate should be same. Now we see the copper sulfate water is not exactly mixing. Then we put aside. Then we take the negative end of the battery snap and join it to the zinc plate. And the positive end of the wire to the copper plate. Which I cannot see wire. Take the cup. Now we take the beaker and place it in it. Now I connect the battery to it. Place it for 2 to 5 minutes. You can see here the process is still going on. Let's wait for some more time. Enough time has given for the electroplating. Let's check the plates. First we have to disconnect the battery. I take it up. You can see here the fine brownish color has deposited on the zinc plate. That means some portion of copper plate has been deposited on the zinc plate. You can see here the half color has been metallic color and half is of brownish. That means some portion of copper plate has deposited on the zinc plate. That means electroplating is a process by which thin coating of one metal is deposited on the another metal by the flow of electric current. This improves to the loop of a base metal and providing protection against weathering condition. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am going to show you an experiment. Aim of this experiment is that it is essential for a substance to reach its ignition temperature to burn. Materials required for this experiment are 2 paper cups, 1 candle, matchstick and glass of water. Now we have to pour some water in one of the paper cup. Now we have to light the candle and burn the empty paper cup. Okay, so we have lit up the candle. Now we have to burn the empty paper cup. We see that the empty paper cup starts burning because it had nothing, just air inside it. Okay, so it burns because it had nothing, just air inside it. So it burns as soon as its ignition temperature is reached. Now we have to burn the paper cup which is filled with water. We see that the paper glass which is filled with water does not burn because the heat supplied to it is conducted by the water inside it, so it does not burn. Okay, so now conclusion is that it is essential for a substance to reach its ignition temperature to burn. Thank you.
Hello everyone and good morning ma'am. My name is Saksha from standard 8A and today I am going to show an activity on static electricity. So to do this activity we need an inflated balloon and some pieces of paper like this. So in this activity we are going to rub this balloon against my head and then take it towards this paper. So let us see that what happens when I rub this balloon and take it towards the paper. So rub this balloon like this. Then I will take it towards the paper. Oh wow! So what can we see? We can see that the paper gets attracted towards the balloon. So what do you think that what happens when we rub this balloon against our head? When we rub this balloon against our head, the negative electrons from our head get transferred to this balloon and this paper must have positive electrons. So when the negative electrons get towards the positive electron, they get attracted. So we can see that negative and positive electron attracts towards each other. So let us see another activity to see the same. So this is the setup of our second activity. In this activity, again I am going to use this balloon which I used in the previous activity and I am going to rub this balloon against my head. But in this activity, we have a plastic cup and we don't know that it is positive or negative. If it would be positive, then it would get attracted towards our balloon, and if it would be negative, then it would repel our balloon and go to the opposite side. So let us rub this balloon and see what happens. Yes, I have to So we have first I have to rub it more because this cup is a little heavier. So yes, we can see that the cup goes to the opposite direction, means that it repels the balloon. We can see a little repel because we could not generate a very much static electricity through our hairs. But if we do it with a fur, we can see more repel in the object. So from this we can conclude that the cup had a negative electron from which the negative and the negative electron come together and they repel each other. So thanks for watching.
Hello friends, myself Heer Soni from Standard 8D. I am going to show you an activity about on Jal Tarang. The aim of this activity is to make a Jal Tarang. Materials required are 5 to 6 glasses, some water and a tablespoon, or you can also take a stick. So we have to make this type of semicircular arrangement. You also see the difference in the level amounts of water. Now we have to struck the spoon to the glasses, and you will please listen the sounds. You listen the difference in the sounds, as there is a difference in their level amount of water, and you listen that the glass which has very less amount of water produces a high pitched sound, and the glass which has very high amount of water produces a low pitched and smooth like sound. So the conclusion of this activity is that each glass can be tuned to the desired frequency by varying the quantity of water in it. You can you can also play the music in the Jal Tarang, and it produces a very pleasant sound. Thank you. Hello everyone, myself Heer Soni. I am going to show an experiment. The aim of this experiment is to show that lemon juice and milk are good conductors of electricity or not. So materials required for this are lemon juice, milk, a small LED light, then 2 wires and 2 cells. I put the cells in a cell holder. Now first we are going to do this experiment on lemon juice. You can see that LED has 2 wires. One is a small and one is a big. The small wire is for negative and the big wire is for positive. So I have taken 2 wires. One is blue. Blue is for negative, and yellow is for positive. And cells also have 2 signs. One is a positive and one is a negative. So now we will join the wires to the signs accordingly. Okay, now so we will check that LED glows in lemon juice or not. We see that LED glows. So we see that lemon juice is a good conductor of electricity, because lemon juice contains citric acid in it, and we know that acids are good conductors of electricity. Now we are going to do experiment on milk. Okay, now so we will check that milk is a good conductor of electricity or not. We see that LED glows. It means milk is a good conductor of electricity. Milk is a good conductor of electricity because milk contains lactic acid in it. So we see in this experiment that lemon juice and milk are good conductors of electricity. And also salt and tap waters are good conductors of electricity, as salt contains iron in it and tap water contains salt in it, and iron is a good conductor of electricity. So thank you.